Good morning, Africa. Welcome to our channel. Please let us know where you are watching us from. A lot has been happening within the continent of Africa, and I believe this is a very unique moment in the history of Africa. First, it was Mali, Guinea, Burkina Faso, Niger, and now Gabon. Who is next? I believe Africa is waking up from slumber. It is the season that everyone has been hoping and looking forward for. The season is here. I call it the wind of change, and no one can stop it. By the way, Gabon just sworn in their interim president, the man who staged the coup in Gabon is now an interim president. Ali Bongo has been overthrown after 14 years in power. And note this, he took over from the father, Omar Bongo, who was in power for 40 years. 40 plus 14, 54 years, one family. Well, let's see how the new era of Gabon will look like without the Bongo in the picture. Our story for today is about the two men you see here, Paul Biya of Cameroon and Paul Kagame of Rwanda. After the coup in Gabon, they made a smart move, smart in quote, by reshuffling their military personnel, trying to avoid a similar trend to knock on their doors. But I don't think there is any move at this time in the continent of Africa that will prevent the unfolding of events. It is a new dawn for Africa. It is said when it is time for banana to be ripe, even if you put it inside a refrigerator, it will still be ripe. This is the season for Africa. If you are an African leader, you better do the right thing and avoid some of these things to come looking for you. It's an embarrassment to go through anything like this. Now, these two men have something in common or something similar. The name Paul. Both of them have the name Paul. And it makes me begin to wonder or think, what's so unique about the name Paul in connection to leadership? The man, President Paul Biya, came to power precisely on the 6th of November 1982 through a coup. He overthrew the then president, Ahmadou Ahidjo, and came to power. But before coming to power, he has been a prime minister for some years. And since 1982 till now, November 6, 2023 is around the corner. It's gonna be 41 years in power. 41 years in power. And there is no sign of backing down or doing the right thing or giving someone else a chance. The only thing that can remove him from power is the day you hear that he's no more in this planet. That seems to be the only option. But giving power to someone else is not an option that President Biya wants to consider. Hence, the move he made immediately after the coup in Gabon, which is a neighboring country to Cameroon. He made a reshufflement with his military personnel. But let me say this quickly. It is said it is better to deal with a devil you know than an angel you don't know. This whole thing that is going on in the continent of Africa is not man-made. It is as ordained divinely by God. There's time for everything. God has been patient for a long time and he has heard the cry of his people. The time for liberation is here. So no matter how anybody tries to be smart, it will not amount to anything. President Paul Biya has been in power for 41 years. From 1982 to 2023, France, who is a colonial master, has 5 different presidents from 1981 to this point. Francois Mitterrand from 1981 to 1995. Jacques Chirac from 1995 to 2007. Nicolas Sarkozy from 2007 to 2012. Francois Hollande from 2012 to 2017. Emmanuel Macron from 2017 to 2023. Biya, who is now 90 years old, came to power when Emmanuel Macron was just 5 years old. And they are now shaking hands together as head of states. God help Africa. So meanwhile, Biya was busy reshuffling his Cameroon government. The military personnel brought in some new faces. They posted on their Twitter handle, and a few hours later, something was cooking in Rwanda as well. Rwanda sacked 12 army generals and 1,013 military officers. What is the cause of this sudden change? What is going on? Well, if you are from Rwanda, you can let me know. I just spoke about the Cameroon president, but the Rwanda president, I know he has been in power for 20 years as well. But I never had a problem looking into that because I always thought Rwanda is doing well. So when I see images of Rwanda, I see a beautiful place, Kigali, a beautiful place. I don't know. If you are from Rwanda, let me know in the comment section. What is the economic situation in Rwanda? What is the state of life to a common man in Rwanda? Are things okay in Rwanda? Because this is the question I'm asking myself. Like, what really prompted the sack of 12 army generals and 1,013 military officers? What is the reason? Is this something that always happened according to the Rwanda constitution? I've always admired President Paul Kagame, how bold and how outspoken he has been concerning certain issues that they want to force Africans to swallow. He will always stand up for that. But when I saw this came up, I had some question marks about this sudden move. Is he afraid of something? Why the panic? For the Cameroon president, I understand. But for the Rwanda president, I don't know. I need to know from the comment section, what kind of a leader is he? Freedom is not an imagination. Freedom is an experience. Africans have been longing for the experience of freedom, not just an imagination of what freedom looks like or how it feels to be free. They want to be free 100%, and they are ready to do anything to actualize this freedom. The big question here now is, who is next after Gabon? Because definitely Gabon will not be the last on the list. Trust me. Somebody will follow after Gabon. But who is next? Cameroon, Senegal, Ivory Coast, Togo, Nigeria, Equatorial Guinea, I don't know. But somebody will be the next on the list. And we'll bring updates when this happens. Because the wind of change is blowing rapidly. And no man can stop it. No man, no individual, no precautions can be able to stop this wild wind. Well, let us know what you think about these two P, the two Pauls, the Paul from Cameroon and the Paul from Rwanda. Do you think it was a smart move for them to reshuffle their military personnel? Do you think they did the right thing? Is this move a security for them to last longer on the throne? Let us know in the comment section. I see you in the next one. Peace out.